motorcycle clubs are worldwide. And that was something that I didn't actually realize my first maybe, heck, 20 years in the biker club world. I didn't really realize there were motorcycle clubs other places. I just was, I was a San Diego biker. I rode with this on the San Diego bike set, and, my mind was only there. I don't really think that I even knew how many motorcycle clubs there were in the United States, and there are literally thousands of them. So, as I started doing Black Dragon Biker TV, I started getting all these folks. The first time I started it, I saw this guy named Dibber over in the UK, and he was doing motorcycle club protocol and knowledge and information, and my mouth just hit the ground. Like, everything this guy is talking about is the stuff that we do. And I was like, hey, wow, there's motorcycle clubs in UK, there's motorcycle clubs everywhere. So now, as I've been doing this for a while, I have run into motorcycle clubs from Egypt to Israel to Spain, Russia, Africa, you name it. There are motorcycle clubs everywhere. And we're going to do a show tonight on motorcycle clubs that are all over the place. And we're going to be talking to Lubas from Brazil. We've got Sven from Germany, the Black Forest in Germany. We've got where is our Egyptian? Here he is. He must have fallen off. Back on the stream. We have Muhammad from Egypt. We have Dibber from the UK, and of course we got Shaggy. I don't know where the hell Shaggy's from.
The U.S. of motherfucking
A.
Or dirty. We got Hollywood with Insane Throttle, Wild on Twos. Why don't you guys all, let me take your microphones off mute.
You should have muted Shaggy. He was breathing like a racehorse.
We've been off of mute, man. You guys have a good show. I was just here to say hi and stuff like that. I'll try to catch you in a little bit. I got another show I got to plan for tomorrow. But you guys kill it.
Yeah, stay safe there, James.
Take care, Hollywood.
And stay away from them production companies.
You know what?
That just happened.
You know what? Next week we got to do that, man. We're got to talk about it. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. I'll do something with him about production companies. You lot know how I feel about those arse clowns.
Dibber, you were saying?
Yeah. I said, I don't know. What was I saying? I was saying stay away from production companies. That's what I was saying. They're a bunch of arse clowns.
All right, so here we are.
And they'll stab you in the back.
Oh, my goodness. So you're talking about Hollywood just left. I thought he was going to say something, but he's not here. So we're talking about Hollywood's recent situation where he got stabbed in the back a little bit by the production company that told him one thing and did another.
There was actually a reason why I brought this up, Black Dragon, because, we was going to talk about motorcycle clubs the world over, and I thought, I'll get that in there quick because, this is something that you will find that the clubs here in the UK won't get involved with.
Media.
Watch, next week, Dibber's going to be with National Geographic.
We just won't get involved with it, no matter what else. And I believe my friend there in Germany is probably the same with their club scene there. They won't get involved with it.
Well, I was going to say, that's a good way to start off. Social media has taken such a big platform these days, especially here in the United States. These youngsters, man, they look at everything from YouTube to Google to, hell, you don't even get cable TV hardly anymore. You don't really need it. You can go Roku or these Fire Sticks and shit like that. So, yeah, we'll start up there with Sven. How is it over there with the biker scene and the MC culture when it comes to social media and it comes to how these things are done?
Well, a lot of the clubs I know that I've known for a long time, a lot of them won't have any involvement in social media. Obviously, there are those that do, but over this side, the clubs will set the rule whether or not you can be involved with social media or not.
What about you guys up there? Lubas, we'll start with you. What do you think?
About motorcycle clubs and social media? Well, here in Brazil, it's kind of embarrassing because we are kind of the joke of the biker world, you know. And a few people.
I have never heard one Brazil joke yet, so tell me one.
Um,
don't mind Shaggy.
Yeah, no. What I'm trying to say is that there is a few people here that is trying to do the right thing, you know. But every single thing we do, there's always someone to tell us. They tell that we're wrong, that we shouldn't do that because that is just being copycat of the United States, you know. But God damn it, that's where the whole thing started, right? So we had to copy them.
I knew Jim was going to start shaking his head no. Go ahead.
And so they use the social media to, you know, get numbers, social media to recruit some people here. And that's something that it's unacceptable. You know, you have to do it the right way. You have to do it God damn it, I hate when the words don't. Anyway, you have to do it the traditional way, right? You have to get the guy and put him to the test and make him do stuff for the club to see if he fits. And that's the right way. And social media is good because when you are 99%, like my club is, sometimes we do some charity work. And we use social media to prove that to those people who helped us that, hey, that help you gave us, here it is. This is what we done with it, right? And that's it. But when you start to recruit people over the social media, that's when you cross the line. I mean, that's one of the times when you cross the line, because down here in Brazil, people cross the line every time, man, and it's frustrating. You know, you try to keep.
Is Brazil pretty new to the motorcycle club world? How old would you say your oldest motorcycle club is? Do you know?
Well, there's a one motorcycle club that started in, I believe, in the 30s, called Brazil Motorcycle Club. There is the Zapata Motorcycle Club. It's one of the oldest, one of the most respected motorcycle club here, and so they keep the tradition. You know, no women allowed and all this traditional stuff. But every time there's a new club that they think that they can do anything because no one can touch them, because they always can go to the police, they always can sue us, and you know, it's a cowardly thing happening here in Brazil, because you don't have your a word anymore. You know, a man is all about his word. If you don't have your word, if you don't honor your word, then what kind of man you are, right? If you're willing to enter a world where you have to do something, where you have to act, you know, some way, where you have to respect certain traditions and certain rules, you have to commit to that. So don't give me that shit that, well, you can touch my vest because I'm gonna call the police on you, man. Fuck you, you know.
They call the police. They're police callers over there. I mean, everything you've said so far sounds very biker, sounds very clubber to me. Until you said, you touch my vest, I'll call the police. No, you touch my vest, I'll kick your ass. That's the way we do it over here.
Because here in Brazil, we have a problem. Unlike United States, we do not have the right to bear arms here, you know. So
we don't either, but there's these things.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You know, the rule of the jungle, right? The strongest gets it all, and people don't respect that anymore. They don't have honor. It's a strange thing, you know, to keep talking about honor, but man, it's what we have today, right? I mean, here in Brazil, we are poor, we are fucked, and the only thing we have is our motorcycle clubs and our honor. And some people don't even, you know, give a shit about honor, and it's frustrating to say the least, you know. So here in Brazil, it's a little chaos that we're trying to fix, but we know it's going to take a long time.
So tell us your name and where you from. What's your motorcycle club? And you guys just got motorcycle club status, right?
Yeah, it was in February, if I'm not mistaken.
So you started out as an RC, and you went through all the steps. And
well, here in Brazil, we started as a motorcycle group. You know, just a group of people who rides a motorcycle, but always since we started, we were always how can I say that? Some motorcycle club always were there to help us, to show us the way, to teach us what's right and what's wrong. So since the beginning, we were acting like a motorcycle club. And it was when one of the oldest motorcycle clubs here in Brazil, I mean, it's not one of the oldest, but one of the most respected motorcycle clubs here in Brazil, when they come to us and they say, dude, you acting like a club. You have, follow the traditions like a motorcycle club. Why the hell do you still carry this group on your back? It's time for you to change from group to club, And that's when we did it. When we didn't ask for permission, someone, 1%er club, came to us and they said, well, change it. It's time. You're ready. So we did, And
cool stuff.
My name, my actual name is Ricardo. It's a pretty South American name. I don't know. And we're from a city called Rio Claro, which means clear river. There was a beautiful river here, and now they fucked it up. And
that sounds American too. God, I mean, you're batting
they built an avenue over the river, and the river's gone now. And we are from the state of São Paulo, the biggest state here in Brazil, one of the richest, one of the most productive states here in Brazil. And we're still little, man. We're still learning. I watch Wild on Choose all the time. I watch Black Dragon all the time, and I'm still learning. Still trying to figure things out and how to translate here for the Brazilian riders, so we can follow the traditions, follow the old school way, because at the end of the day, that's the right way. And that's my job, That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to fix this shit up, along with one or two other YouTubers. But it's been a hard work, man. It's been a difficult struggle. Not everyone is open to accept things as they are. They are trying to make something new and call it motorcycle club. And it's been a hard time to accept that.
Well, there's a bit of advice for you, These ones that like to run to the police, yeah? All you clubs that like to do things the old way, just don't have anything to do with them.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't even give them the time of day if they come up and ask you what the time of day is. Just turn your back on them and walk away. If they won't do things the right way, if they run to the police, you don't have nothing to do with them at all.
Yeah, that's a great advice.
Don't even talk to them.
That's like if there's cop clubs and stuff you run into, you turn your back on them and walk away. They're a conflict of interest. They're just a bunch of bullshit. They make no sense. Cop club. I'm gonna arrest you during the week and screw with you all week long, but they come Friday night, I'm gonna throw a set of outlaw colors on and I'm gonna be Mr. Billy Badass. Well, it don't work that way.
Yeah, and you get it everywhere, right? You get on a comment section, like some people are keyboard warriors, and they don't have a picture in the little on the side there. And I always say, if you're gonna hide your face on the internet and talk trash, you're a coward to me in general. I mean, that's just. I mean, I don't take things seriously. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lose any sleep over anything. But like some people said, I mean, YouTube, social media, Facebook, whatever. I think stuff like we're doing today is actually the positive part about social media. When the hell are you going to see? I mean, you're going to see from Germany, Egypt, UK, US, everything else together talking.
So let's do that. Let's talk next to our guest from Egypt. Muhammad has been very quiet. So Muhammad, welcome to the show, man. Tell us the name of your motorcycle.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, just thanks so much for being. I've made friends with many of your brothers on my Facebook and YouTube. Just appreciate having you guys and appreciate that you would be on at dark 30 in the morning. I don't know what time it is there, but just let everyone know that we're so thankful for you to come on. So tell us about you, man.
My name is Mohammed. I am from Cairo, Egypt, which is the capital of Egypt. I belong to Horashita Motorcycle Club. Here in Egypt, everything is different. The scene is quite new, actually. I think the oldest club here in Egypt is like 5 years old, or maybe like 6. So everything in Egypt is different, especially that we as Egyptians Egyptianize everything. We do everything in the Egyptian way. Like we try to set up a traditional motorcycle club, it's very hard in Egypt because the mentality, the way people think, is completely different from any other place. That's the main problem that you would have as a traditional motorcycle club. People in Egypt don't think straight. We have the same problems as Brazil. People call the police. People will pop up with a new club whenever they want. There's no like how do you say it? There's no I don't know how to say it in English, but there's no way you can handle these guys. It's very hard because everybody thinks you can do whatever you want.
There's no protocols.
Yes, exactly.
No what?
Yeah, protocol.
Protocol.
No protocol.
No protocols.
Yeah, so to go on and keep talking about the main problem we face as Dibber said, that we don't have protocols. It's very, very hard to sit down and talk to other people. Everybody in Egypt does whatever he wants, and if you talk to everybody, you're not gonna have time to ride. That's the main problem. Like if you want to ride, like if you want to be a traditional motorcycle club, you want to do things right. The time that you can, the time that you have is way, way better spent riding and doing the stuff you like and doing it right. If you pay attention to everybody around you, you'll not do anything. That's the basic thing. And then about the internet in Egypt, it's fairly new. Not the internet, but as in you guys were talking about the issues. It's fairly new for us as a motorcycle scene and motorcycle set. So we don't face the same problems you guys faced in Brazil or the US.